Sam Heughan and Katrina Balfe have recently revealed more about what's next for their home in Fraser's Ridge. They were joined by Starz producer Meryl Davis for this year's New York Comic Con, who previewed a tough time ahead for Roger Mackenzie, played by Richard Rankin, in the next season of Outlander. Roger and his wife Brianna, Sophie Skelton, will still be with their family at Fraser's Ridge following a dramatic turn of events at the end of the last season. After trying to travel back to the present day, Roger and Bree stepped through the stones and instead found themselves transported right back to where they came from. Along with Jamie, Sam Heughan, and Claire, Katrina Balfe, they'll have to readjust to their lives in 18th-century America amid the turmoil of the Revolutionary War. However, this may not be so simple, as Roger especially is still yearning for his life in the 20th century. At this year's Outlander panel at NYCC, executive producer Meryl Davis previewed where the story will pick up after Roger and Bree's failed departure. She teased, "I think this season is all about, for each of them, figuring out their place on the ridge." Jamie and Claire's son-in-law abandoned his career as a historian to follow Bree back through time. While he has remained a faithful husband thus far, he's still getting used to living in America around 2 centuries before he was actually born. Season 6 will challenge him to step up to protect his newfound life on the ridge as it faces more dangers than ever before. Unfortunately, the mild-mannered academic may not be up to the task just yet. Davis continued, "Roger, obviously, has so many skills he brought with him. They aren't necessarily transferable to this life, so he's still struggling with that." The first images of the new season have teased a pivotal moment for Roger from Diana Gabaldon's original series of novels. In the 6th book, A Breath of Snow and Ashes, Roger saves the infant Henri Christian from drowning in a nearby river, a sequence that seems to feature note for note in the upcoming season. Roger certainly seems to have come into his own, but the challenges of 17th-century living may eventually prove too much. Just as Claire has embraced her life as a healer and Jamie continues to fight for the rights of his people, Roger may have to find his own lease of life to adjust to life in the past. Davis also assured fans, they have realized this is their home now. And they're going to make their best efforts to fit in there. Even so, there are still plenty more trials coming their way which may convince them to give time-traveling home another shot. Brianna is also conflicted as she tries to contribute her engineering skills to the ridge whilst balancing her job as a new mother. Plus, newcomers to town Thomas Christie, Mark Lewis Jones, and his children arrive harboring dark secrets which could completely change life on Fraser's Ridge as they know it.